It's a new week. We've done a bunch of review stuff. We looked at creating word problems. We looked at sorting word problems, which ones are plus or minus or times or divide. And we did another round of the invisible fairy race, and Olivia smashed us. So now we're doing our fourth thing for today, which is like the invisible fairy race. We're going to take numbers and smash them together and get the answer we want. And we need to know one more tool in order to do this challenge for ToDoodle 25. This is called square root. Maybe you've heard of square root. And all it means is what number is the side of the square. So if I have a square that has 25 little tiles in it, then the square root is 5, because 5 times 5 is 25. So just to help you understand, what's the square root of 4? If I made a square,
would it be 2?
that had 4 pieces, then it would be 2 times 2. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about 9?
3. Yeah.
How about 16?
4.
Mm-hmm. Are you okay with square root?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when it's small like this, you can just sort of think about it. When it's bigger, then the calculator can do it for you. So it's not a hard thing. It's just a different thing. Okay, so here we go. Our challenge, a very famous old arithmetic challenge, is to use 4 4s to make every number between 1 and 10. So it's not asking for 15, 16, and 17, but if it was, here's some ways to do those 3. So if we did 1, how can we make 4 4s be 1? It's just like in the invisible fairy race, if we had rolled 4 times as our 4 numbers, and now we're trying to make 1 with them because we're on square number 1.
Would it be all division across?
Let's see, if we have 4 divided by 4, that's 1, right? And if we have 4 divided by 4, that's also 1. And if I do either 1 times 1 or 1 divided by 1, then that stays 1, right? So I could put those things together first, and then put times or divided by in the middle, and yes, that gets to 1. Okay, how can we make 2?
Could 6 work?
How would I get 6 with 4 4s?
Never mind.
We'll have to later, right? We're going to get to 6 as we keep counting down, but I'm just not sure yet. You want a hint?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
We had 2 1s already from 1 times 1.
2 times 2.
Not sure how
I'm
to
just
do
throwing
that.
out numbers.
If I have two ones, how do I make a 2 out of them?
Will you add them?
Add them, yeah. So I can just do the same thing we did before, where here's a 4 divided by 4 to make 1 1. And here's a 4 divided by 4 to make another 1. But instead of times, I do plus, and now I have 2.
Mm.
Now that makes sense. My brain was everywhere else.
Except I wrote it wrong. I said 4 divided by 4, but I wrote 1. There we go. Okay, can we get to 3 somehow? Having two different ones isn't going to be enough now.
Hmm. You could do 4 divided by 4. That started it off. You can finish it.
Do you want a hint for this one?
No, because I kind of got the gist of it. It's just like, the wheels in my head are just a little rusty. So
Yeah.
Just trying to get them going.
Well, again, in real life, we don't tend to play with 4 numbers at once in our mind. So it's a different brain muscle.
Maybe I need to write it down. Maybe that's what's blocking my brain. I'm trying to do it mental math and it's not helping. So could you do 4 divided by 4 times 2 plus 4 divided by 4?
I can't just throw a 2 in there. I only have 4 4s to work with.
Well, that's hard.
It is. Okay, here's my hint. It's going to somehow look like 12 divided by 4. Because if I can make a 12 and a 4, then 12 divided by 4 is 3.
So we can only use 4 fours.
Right.
And we can use any kind of division, subtraction, and all that
Yeah, as much of that as we want.
to make 3. Okay. So I'm guessing it would be 4 times 4 plus.
See, 4 times 4, that gets you up to 16.
Minus 4 makes 12.
Minus 4 makes 12, and then all of that divided by 4.
Oh my gosh, we got there. We did it.
I think the start is where it trips me up. Probably
Yeah, me too.
because finishing it is more simple.
This
Once
one
you
you
get the
could also
ball
just do
rolling.
4 plus 4 plus 4, right? If I add them up together, that would be 12. Oops, no, sticky note, go away. Okay. Okay, now we want to get 4. Maybe that's going to be easy because we're flooded with 4s.
Four plus 4 minus 4. So that's 8. And
That's
then divided
3
by 4.
4s. We need 4 4s though.
No, because then if I divide it by 4, it goes back to 1. Doesn't it?
Right, 4 divided by 4 would go back to 1. I'm not sure that's the right way to start.
Yeah.
Okay, 4 divided by 4.
That gives us a 1.
1 times 4 is 4.
Mhm.
And 4 plus 4?
That would get 8. We could keep that recorded for
Oh my
8.
God.
4
I'm over here
divided by
trying to think.
4 times 4 plus 4 more. That's 8.
Mm.
So
What if you did?
useful, but not what we were looking for.
I did
What if
8.
you?
I was
What if-
nowhere near, sorry.
What if you did 4 minus 4 to equal 0? Because then if you divide it by 4, it's still 0, but then you add another 4 and it's 4.
That sounds great. Very clever.
You did it.
I had to write it out. I got my pen and paper and I got it.
Okay, it is 7:48, so we're pretty much done time-wise. So if you want, your challenge is to go back here. Remember, we are in our Zoom class. Go down to multiplication in the ToDoodles. Look for today. We're on number 25. Go to the class copy. Right? And then you can see if you can finish these up. You don't have to write on the ToDoodle, you can do it on your own. But then when we get together on Thursday, you could be the hero and know all the answers. And when we say, okay, we're on 5, then you can say, I got it, or whatever. And if you can't get all of them, then that's fine. Any you do get, you could still be the hero for those. So we're trying to get every number from 1 to 10. So we need 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10. Then
I'm
we'll
working on
finish
them
up
now.
by talking about the difference between an equation and an expression, which is important for later on in math. So if you have time in the next 2 days, here is your challenge. Be ready to show off on Thursday with how brilliant and clever you are.
I think I'm going to have fun with this one. I'm definitely going to work on this one.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to stop recording. Maybe we should have done that before.